What news?
Not much going on. How are you again?
I'm disappointed for the main event. Disappointed for DC. Not really what happened, but I feel for DC. Not good.
Well, you're ready to get on the show, no matter what.
Of course, I'm always down to party. Number one party in my world right now.
I had no idea. Talk to me about your history in fighting. You go from K1 to Pride to UFC to now being on this massive UFC 200 card. What does it mean for you and your career?
It was great to miss you when I was in the one of this company. You know, I didn't even know I wanted to be a fighter. I think going put fighting in my life to save my life, and you know, 26, 27 years later, 20 years in the top of most different sports. You know, I'm here now, so I think it's a blessing, and I always thank God because you know, it's what fighting is what saved my life, and yeah, it was great. Awesome.
Absolutely. We're still looking forward to this fight. Media, do you have any questions for Mark Hunt? John Morgan, I see you.
Mark, it looks like you're still active in the weight right now. Just wanted to see if you could give us an update on kind of where you are and how far you have to go.
Yeah, I was just got a few kilos to lose. Too much cheesecake made last season, so just nearly there, so it's not very far to go. Looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Mark, people talk about Lesnar, obviously his size is the first thing they bring up. You've been fighting big guys for a long time. The first time you had a chance to look him face to face, eye to eye, what was your impression of his stature?
Brock's a big guy, and I have a lot of respect for Brock for what he's done in the sport, but this is real fighting, and I'm looking forward to dancing with the big man on Saturday. So look around into his soul, baby, his soul.
And just last year, you've been a part of all the big fights throughout your career, but now to be the main event of UFC 200. What is the feeling? Is there pressure to perform after what's happened with all these fans that have come out? Is it excitement to be in such a big moment? What is the emotion and what is the feeling?
It's great to be the second oldest in UFC. I'm 42. I'm not going to get much Brock, but I'm a spoiled party, guys. Sorry about that. So I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Especially looking forward to Sunday evening.
So Sunday is really the big day for you.
Yeah, Sunday. Sorry, next week.
Mark, a lot of people obviously saw your fight at Adelaide against DK. I'm just wondering, how's this weight cut going compared to that one?
It's a lot bigger than that one. That one was 11 kilos in one day. This one's way better for me. Yeah, I made that mistake against DK and I paid for it, so you know, it's my fault. I'm running like a few kilos off weight. That's why I'm in my party suit.
And still sweating.
Obviously, you had to focus on the weight cut. Did you have much of a chance to work on your wrestling? And who have you been working in terms of wrestling leading to this Brock fight? Who have you been working with in terms of your wrestling preparation going into this Brock Lesnar fight for the last few weeks?
We work with a few of the guys, I'm the local guys. Just young guys. The good thing about the guys is just we work in numbers. You know, if you're in a 1-4-1, it's always a hard ask for anyone to work with 4 guys, 2 guys at one time. So I work with a great group of guys, young guys, and I look forward to continuing our adventure together in the next couple of years.
Hi Mark, we're live in Mexico, in Latin America. It's nice to see you again. You had the chance to fight for the title. So, do you think that fight was more important than this fight?
I think every fight's important for me. Being in my end. I mean, that was a hard cut, but you know, about those rolls later almost. I just played too much rings. This fight's really important. The whole world's watching this fight. It's really good for the Mark brand because being a Lions fan for such a long time, you know, it's a great opportunity for Mark. Yeah.
And which one is easier? I mean, Brock Lesnar or Mauricio Reunion? We didn't make it with uppercut or the Robin BC.
Hey man, there's always a story about 22 kilograms and 3.5 weeks. It's kind of hard ass, but I lost that fight, but this one, hopefully I'm not going to go the same way, so this is the most important part of my life at the moment because it's the comeback.
Let's bring him out, Brock. Or maybe not. So again, find Justin, raise your hand. Rob, first of all, from UFC 100 back into the octagon for UFC 200. This is where you will be competing. What do you think of T-Mobile Arena?
Oh, very nice.
The fact that all of these fans are here, they came out today to see you. What does that mean for your return?
I just appreciate it and thankful to be here. You know, I mean, it's, I was on UFC 100, special honor to be here for 200. It's a milestone for the company, it's a milestone for me. I'm still healthy, I feel good, so that's where I'm at.
We are glad to have you here. Before I open it up to media questions, obviously, a little bit of news last night. What was your reaction to the whole thing?
Just kind of sucks for everybody, but it is what it is.
All right. Man, a few words. I like that. Media, do we have questions?
Brock, down there to your left. Obviously, you headline UFC 100. The turn of events in the last 24 hours is pretty crazy. But what does it mean to you to now main event UFC 200? Well, I mean, it's an unfortunate stage of events that happened, but it is, like I said, it is what it is. It's unfortunate for DC, I guess. I feel really bad for DC and to, you know, guys work hard, they go through training camps and they put lots of time in, and that's the guy that really gets the short end of the stick out of this deal. So it's really unprofessional of anybody at this caliber to something like that to happen. As an outsider, you said he hadn't talked to you yet. How did you find out? Like, at what point did you find out that Jones was out and you were the main event? I was found out this morning. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I could be at the beginning of the show. I'm just, you know, I'm right at the end of the show. It don't matter to me. I'm here to. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to leave it all out in the octagon tomorrow night or Saturday night. I'm just excited. I'm excited. And I know on the conference call you told me, I asked you the question about, you know, you've always answered these questions about performance-enhancing drugs. So Joe, you said you're a white boy, you're a jack, deal with it. But what is your reaction to a guy like John Jones? He's proclaiming his innocence, he's denying the wrongdoing. I mean, what is your reaction to a marquee star like that, you know, coming out? And we just saw in your other profession, WWE, Roman Reigns went through a similar situation. So what is your reaction to hear about these kind of things? I mean, like I said, it's unfortunate, it's unprofessional, it's just the way it is. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean, Merry Christmas to Brock Lesnar.
Brock, last year when you were on ESPN, you did the miniature camp contesting that it was visibly you were there, mentally you were not. Was it just a case of waking up one day? What was the change mentally that allowed you to want to do this and make this happen?
I'm a big believer in life's all about timing. Things happen for a reason. I don't know, I just didn't feel things in my life the way they needed to be at the time, I guess. And I woke up one day and many days and thought about getting back in the octagon. And it just felt right. You know, it feels great in here. I'm right here. And I'm going to leave it all out there.
Also this week, when you did the interview with Megan, you stated that the devil is in the details in regards to this deal coming to pass. Was this something that the WWE did approve, or was there language in your contract that did allow this option for you?
I have to refer that to my attorney, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, it's I'm I'm here, people, and it's happening, and I feel fortunate that it's happening. I'm not going to go into detail. Why would I? That's my business, not yours.
Brock, when you decided to make this comeback, you said, I'm not doing this for anybody but me. I'm here for me. But now, the fans, the company, you put a lot of responsibility here. Does that change? Do you feel just here for you? Do you feel like now there's some responsibility now that this is happening?
I've been in the business long enough, the entertainment industry, fight game, the show still goes on, alright? So, regardless of where I'm at in the card, the show's gonna happen. I'm just thankful that I got through training camp healthy, and I'm here. Merry Christmas, Brock Lesnar.
Hi, Brock. Raúl Lesnar from Primera Hora, Puerto Rico. This fight is now scheduled for 5 rounds instead of 3 rounds, although many people think it will last 1 round. Are you ready for 5?
I've scored 3,000 rounds in the last 6 weeks.
Brock, obviously you had a lot of great events. You've been at WrestleManias, massive pay-per-views. How does this compare to this UFC 200 main event, to everything that you've done in your career? Is this one of the biggest moments for you?
It was weird for me. It's not, I'm not an accolades guy. There's no ambience, I don't cling on to what I've done or where I'm going to go. It's just, I'm trying to live in the moment. And like I said, I don't know where my UFC championship belt is. I'm not about to, I don't have a trophy room. It's just, this is my job. I love to do this. I'm an athlete, and man, I'm going to be 39 years old, and I put lots of bread on the table for my family. I mean, that's great. We're in a brand new arena. It's UFC 200. I've been, but I would sit longer on it. Not long. No, I'm really ready.
Okay, Velasquez after this fight. What do you think about the rematch with King Velasquez? In Mexico.
I gotta get out of Las Vegas first. So we'll see. I don't know what the future holds for me. I really don't. I'm so focused right now. I really don't know what the future holds for me. I mean, if I want to continue after this, it's got to be something that I want to do. I don't know. It's really, why would I even bother to think that far ahead? I mean, you can't put the cart in front of the horse at all. I've never done that, and I'm not about to do it today.
Hey Brock, of course you had success as a former UFC